to just follow the 2 minutes of silence with that. I hope you've all got the lyrics, but it's very simple. I will go through it. It's a German it's a German evening song, but with a beautiful translation. I think it works very well in English. So here we go. I will do it line by line. It starts like this. All is now still and all is at rest. Let's do that again. All is now still and all is at rest. And now we go. Sleep shall now fill your eyelids blessed. Let's do that one again. Sleep shall now fill your eyelids blessed. Outside murmurs gently the breeze. Let's do that again. Outside murmurs gently the breeze and sings its song among the trees and sings its song among the trees. Let's do the whole thing. I will give you one of these in. All is now still and all is at rest. Sleep shall now fill your eyelids blessed. Outside murmurs gently the breeze and sings its song among the trees. Let's do that one more time, and we will do it at the end again as well. Let's do it slowly like this one more time. Here's the first note, and all is now still and all is at rest. Sleep shall now fill your eyelids blessed. Outside murmurs gently the breeze and sings its song among the trees. Great. Okay. We will come back to this one at the end. I'd like today to start and finish the session with that, but let's go a bit more it's kind of oriental now. I'm going to have to change a load of keys for my next song, the Sephardic one, called Abre tu puerta, cerrada. Now, if you were with me for our very first session, we did La Rosa in Florece, which also uses what is called the gypsy scale. So we're going to do a song today which has that. And so we practice a little bit to begin with. Can we all sing these 4 notes now? Na, 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 na. And na, 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 na. One more time. Na, 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 na. I will add 1 note now at the end. Na, 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 na. Let's do that. Na, 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 na. One more time. Na, na, this we will need in the song. I will teach the first line, which is easy. It goes like this. So the words you've got there, we pronounce it abre tu puerta cerrada. So let's go. The first line is abre tu puerta cerrada. Let's do that. Abre tu puerta cerrada. So far, so good. Now our difficult bit is coming. Que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. Slowly again. Que en tu balcón, for in your balcony, dinguna luz no hay. There is no light. So it goes like this. Que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. Let's do that one more time. Que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. Let's do it from the beginning again. Abre tu puerta cerrada. Slowly and abre tu puerta cerrada. Que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. The next phrase is el amor. Let's do that again. El amor que yo a ti mi bella. So we've gone from el amor que yo a ti mi bella. Let's do that a few times. This could be complicated for some. El amor que yo a ti mi bella. And an easy ending. Partemos juntos de aquí. Partemos juntos de aquí. Let's do that again from where we go up to ma el amor. So here we go. Ma el amor que yo a ti mi bella. Partemos juntos de aquí. Right. So this is difficult, but I hope you manage. Just to, oh, you've got the translation there. Oh, no, you don't. Abre tu puerta cerrada. Open your closed door. Que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. That because on your balcony there's no light. Ma el amor que yo a ti, mi bella. There's so much love that binds me to you, my beautiful. Let's leave together from here. Partemos juntos de aquí. Okay. I want to go through it again slowly, bit by bit, before we do the whole verse. So, are we doing all right with our gypsy scale? Que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. Okay, from the beginning, slowly, and we repeat the phrases. Abre tu puerta cerrada. And again. Abre tu puerta cerrada. Que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. And que en tu balcón do that slowly. Ma el amor que yo a ti mi bella, partemos juntos de aquí, partemos juntos de aquí. Right, let's do the whole verse now. I hope it's okay. By singing it through, some things might sink in as well. So here we go. I will give you 2 of these arpeggios. Abre tu puerta cerrada, que en tu balcón ninguna luz no hay. El amor que yo di mi bella, partemos juntos de aquí. Now, even if you're still a bit wobbly, don't worry. We will do the second verse now. And I know you have to then also have the words, but the melody might sink in. Si es por agradarte, if it is to just please you, here is my blood ready to be spilled for you. Nala mi sangre pronta por vertir. So let's just do so far, which goes, si es por agradarte. Let's repeat that. Si es por agradarte, and nala mi sangre pronta por vertir, and nala mi sangre pronta por vertir. If my blood can't convince you, si la mi sangre no te puede convencer, nala mi muerte con gran plazer. Here, so if my blood can't convince you, here is my death with pleasure. So somebody being very melodramatic. So here it goes. Si la mi sangre. So here on this high note, we have both syllables, sangre. Si la mi sangre no te puede convencer, nala mi muerte con gran plazer. Let's do again from where it goes up to nala mi sangre no te puede convencer, nala mi muerte con gran plazer. Right. I hope that's not too complicated. Are we ready to do the whole verse through? I think so, right? Okay. 2 of the arpeggios. And si es por agradarte, nala mi sangre pronta por vertir. Si la mi sangre no te puede convencer, nala mi muerte con gran plazer. I hope that was all right. I will now slowly go through verse 3 because it would be great if we cover all 3 verses, and then you can, if you like the song, practice it It's on the website, and so you can maybe practice it at home for our mini concert that we will do in 2 weeks' time, where we will include this song and the other one we did earlier. So here's verse 3. Por las calles que tú irás, through the streets that you will walk, de mi solombra te arrelumbraràs. So when you see te and arre, make it like one syllable, te arrelumbraràs. That's a bit complicated here, the words. I will do that slowly a few times. The beginning is, sorry, I didn't do the translation. So you will, my shadow will light your way. Solombra is the shadow, and arrelumbraràs has loom in it. So my shadow will be there everywhere. So the beginning is, por las calles que tú irás. Let's do that. Por las calles que tú irás. Now, very slowly. De mi solombra te arrelumbraràs. De mi solombra te arrelumbraràs. Again. De mi solombra te arrelumbraràs. A little faster now. De mi solombra te arrelumbraràs. You will sigh a lot, like they do in Spanish, ay. So this is ahes, munchos, echaràs. You will sigh many times, which is leads us to that high note. Ahes, munchos, echaràs. Once more. Ahes, munchos, echaràs. Cuando de mí te agradarte. When you think of me, when you remember me. Cuando de mí te agradarte. Right. I hope it's not too rushed for you, but I'd like to do the whole third verse now. La mi solombra. Okay, there may be somebody's pointing out that we had written la mi solombra. Sorry about that. Let's stick to la mi solombra, not de mi solombra. It works both ways. So let's stick, thanks for pointing that out. There's sometimes variants on these things, so many different melodies to this, many versions exist of this song. So you may hear it, very fast version exists as well. But this one, as it has a haunting quality, I wanted to do a bit slower. Let's do verse 3 with la mi solombra. Okay, so we start with por las calles and por las calles que tú irás, la mi solombra te arrelumbraràs, y as munchos te echaràs, cuando de mí te acordarás. Right, we don't have time for more. I hope you like it and it wasn't too confusing, and that if you like, you practice it a bit for the little mini concert we'll do in 2 weeks' time. Let's just sing one more time the peaceful evening song that we did at the beginning. So if some people came late, feel free to join us. It's not very difficult. All is now still. Here we go. And all is now still, and all is at rest. Okay, thank you very much. And I hand over to Claire to lead us to finish the session with all singing together. And we will do the same. If you were here last week, we unmuted everyone and sang happy birthday. And even though it was total chaos, it was still a very lovely thing to do. And we'd like to do this again now. And so before we unmute, Claire, maybe you would like to take over and announce something.
Yes, yeah, well, two things. Just to say, do subscribe and follow us on YouTube, because next week we're going to be doing some medieval Spanish songs. That is right, isn't it, Ariane?
Yes.
Yes. From the Libra Vermel. And as usual, we'll post, Ariane will kindly do those in advance over the weekend, and we'll post those up on YouTube. And if you subscribe and follow us on YouTube, you'll be automatically alerted when those videos go live. We do send out, if you're on our e-newsletter, we do send that out, but we don't tend to get around to sending it. It's usually my fault, well, not Steph's fault. She's very good and organized. It's me who doesn't get around to actually sending it out until about Wednesday. So you will be able to hear them and know when they're live, probably on Monday-ish, usually, sometimes Tuesday. So do subscribe. It's The Telling Music on YouTube, youtube.com/The Telling Music, and hit the subscribe button and you'll automatically get to hear about those. But the other really exciting thing to say is that we had some very good news just after our session last Friday, actually. We applied to the Arts Council to carry on doing this series every Friday. You together had supported our crowdfunder, and that has given us enough to carry us on to the end of June, but they have now funded us to do a whole series of online work, including continuing this right until October. So that's really fantastic news. But also we're going to be doing some instrumental ones with our instrumentalists as well, not quite as frequently, probably 2 a month. So we'll be sort of sending out details about those on our e-newsletter. So if you're not on our e-newsletter, do join. You can do that through our website. But we're also going to be doing mini concerts every day through June and July. So also you'll get to hear from me and Ariane and all our musicians at The Telling, and some of our actors as well. So there will be more things happening. But also we got funding to develop 2 new shows, which we will develop in front of your very eyes online on Zoom. We don't quite know how we're going to do this yet. We've got some ideas. It's going to be a bit of an experiment, but effectively it'll be a kind of reading with live music, and that will be a bit later because I've got to write them first, so it'll take a little while, but that will be coming up as well. And also a performance of Unsung Heroine, which is our existing show, which we had been planning to do a mini tour in September and now can't. So we will also be doing that and sharing that in some way online. So lots of things to celebrate. We're so thrilled. We couldn't believe it when we heard that we got the grant. And actually, I don't think we would have got it. I think part of the strength was that we were able to say, you are coming every week and supporting us, and that you'd also contributed to the crowdfunder, and that kind of showed that there was a real need and interest in what we're doing online. So thank you very much for doing that. And one other thing is to say that, to plug that I'm personally doing some May songs kind of as an experiment to help us as a group do our mini concerts every day in June and July. And I've been recording a song live from my window every day at 4 o'clock with the song May, with the word May in the title or in the first line. If you've got any ideas, I have got a few more to keep me going, but to get me through to the 31st of May is going to be a real challenge, and I'm having to learn them all every day as well. So if you've got any ideas with May in the title or May in the first line, I'd love to hear from you. Most of them are early music because they're troubadour and trouvère. I can give you a sneak preview that I'm going to do La Rosa Enflorece, because the word May appears in the first line, so I can get away with that one. And that's going to be my song today. So you know, and nobody else knows that yet. So you'll see that come up later. And you can follow that on YouTube, which is youtube.com/Claire Norburn, or on Twitter. So do follow that as well if you can. If you're on social media, we're sharing them on the Twitter, on the Tellings, Facebook and Twitter. as well. So enough, I've said way too much. Let's sing We'll Meet Again, which I reckon if we start in D should work. So, oh, do we have all the mics off? No, not yet. Steph, can you sorry, mic's on. Can you make it possible for everyone to unmute if you haven't already done so? I think she has. So if you don't want to sing, make sure you're muted. Are you ready? Okay. There's a note. Here we go. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. I know we'll meet on sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do. Hear the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that you know that I don't belong? We'll be happy to know that the sorrows will be gone. I was singing. We'll meet again.
Don't know where, don't know when.
Some sunny
Enjoyed that.
Hope you're gonna enjoy the rest of the day and have your cream tea, which is what the government have advised us to do. I think it's hysterical. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your day and keep singing, and we'll see you next week at 11 for more. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.